The king is back. The player with the most World Cup appearances in history. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner. The world champion. Once again, Lionel Messi will lead Argentina onto soccer's biggest stage. This is the player who inspired an entire generation because he never stopped trying. He failed once. Germany 2006. He failed twice. Copa America 2007, 3 times. South Africa 2010. 4 times Copa America 2011. 5 times the 2014 World Cup final. 6 times Copa America 2015. 7 times Copa America 2016. And when it seemed like everything was over, when the soccer world thought his international story had reached its painful ending, Messi came back. He returned to rescue Argentina and give it one more chance. But Russia 2018, another heartbreak, 8 disappointments, 8 failures that would have destroyed almost any soccer player on the planet. But not Lionel Messi. Because under Lionel Scaloni, Messi transformed into the greatest version of himself in an Argentina jersey. The results changed everything. In 2021, he led Argentina past Brazil to win the Copa America, ending a 28-year trophy drought for the Albiceleste. He finished as the tournament's top scorer with 4 goals, top assister with 5 assists, and created an incredible 21 chances. He finally removed the burden that had followed him for nearly 2 decades. And then came the ultimate reward. 1 year later, Messi reached soccer's Olympus, the 2022 World Cup, the trophy he had chased his entire life, the trophy many believed he would never win. Messi led Argentina to their 3rd World Cup title and delivered one of the greatest individual tournaments in soccer history. He scored 7 goals and provided 3 assists. He became the first player in history to score in the group stage, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and World Cup final in a single tournament. With 26 World Cup appearances, he broke the all-time record for most matches played in the competition. With 13 World Cup goals, he surpassed Gabriel Batistuta to become Argentina's all-time leading scorer in World Cup history. That was when Messi entered World Cup mode. And if you think that version is gone, think again. In just 16 matches this season with Inter Miami, Messi has already produced 20 goal contributions. And even more terrifying, in his last 5 matches alone, he registered 12 goal contributions. The signs are there. World Cup mode is activated once again, and against Iceland, he only needed 18 minutes to remind everyone that Argentina are simply a different team when he is on the field. Within minutes, he delivered a stunning through ball to Lautaro Martinez that eventually led to a penalty. Messi stepped up and converted it himself. Moments later, he orchestrated another beautiful attacking move, combining brilliantly with Rodrigo de Paul before Thiago Almada finished the play. Everything looked faster, sharper, more dangerous. Because that is what Lionel Messi does. He changes the entire reality of a soccer match. And now, the king of soccer is coming for something nobody thought possible. Back-to-back World Cups. Don't believe me? Take a look at this. Before Lionel Messi arrived, Argentina were still searching for the heir to Diego Armando Maradona. Maradona was not just a soccer player. He was an Argentine idol, almost a religion, the hand of God. The goal of the century, the man who made Argentina eternal. For decades, players like Batistuta, Ariel Ortega, Riquelme, Aymar, and Saviola tried to carry that legacy, but none could fully become the figure Argentina was desperate to find. Then a 13-year-old kid arrived at La Masia. Messi quickly caught the attention of fans and experts with what he could do with the ball. He debuted for Barcelona at 17 against Espanyol, earned a place beside stars like Ronaldinho, and soon received his first call-ups to the Argentina national team. In 2005, he debuted for the senior national team against Hungary. His first major test came at the 2006 World Cup. After a season with Barcelona in which he produced 13 goal contributions in 25 matches, Messi arrived as Argentina's next great jewel. The squad was full of stars like Riquelme, Crespo, and Tevez, but Messi still made an instant impact, scoring and assisting against Serbia after coming on in the 75th minute. Argentina lost to Germany in the quarterfinals, but Messi had brought hope back. By 2010, Messi was already the best player in the world. He had won the 2008-2009 Champions League under Guardiola, claimed his first Ballon d'Or in 2009, and scored 47 goals for Barcelona. With Maradona coaching Argentina, expectations were enormous, But Messi finished the tournament with 0 goals, and Argentina were crushed 4-0 by Germany in the quarterfinals. Back at Barcelona, Messi responded by winning the 2011 Champions League and the 2010 to 2011 and 2012 to 2013 league titles. Then came Brazil 2014. Even though he had 41 goals and 14 assists in 46 matches for Barcelona, he did not arrive in perfect physical condition. But under Sabella, Argentina finally had a better structure around him. Messi scored against Bosnia, scored the winning goal against Iran, scored twice against Nigeria, and assisted Di Maria against Switzerland in the round of 16. Argentina beat Belgium 1-0 in the quarterfinals and eliminated the Netherlands on penalties after a 0-0 draw, with Messi scoring the first penalty of the shootout. Then came the final. Messi, already a 4-time Ballon d'Or winner, was 1 game away from immortality. But Higuain missed, Mario Götze scored, Germany won, and Messi was left inches away from the trophy he wanted most. The pain continued in the 2015 Copa America. Messi arrived after winning the treble with Barcelona under Luis Enrique, forming the MSN with Neymar and Suarez, and destroying Boateng against Bayern Munich. Argentina reached the final against Chile. But even though Messi finished with 1 goal and 3 assists and converted his penalty, Argentina lost 4-1 in the shootout. In the 2016 Copa America Centenario, Messi was sensational, 5 goals and 4 assists in 5 matches. But Argentina faced Chile again, lost on penalties again, and this time Messi missed. After years of criticism, comparisons with Maradona, and Heartbreak, he retired from the national team. But he came back. Russia 2018 became the next mission. Argentina were close to missing the World Cup until Messi saved them against Ecuador with a historic hat trick after conceding an early goal. But the tournament was chaos. He missed a penalty against Iceland, Argentina lost 3-0 to Croatia, and although Messi scored a brilliant goal, the transition was painful, including a Copa America 2019 semifinal defeat to Brazil. But in 2021, everything changed. In the Copa America played in Brazil, Messi led Argentina to redemption. He produced 3 goals and 2 assists in the group stage, then 1 goal and 2 assists against Ecuador in the quarterfinals. In the final at the Maracanã, Di Maria scored against Brazil. Argentina ended a 28-year title drought, and Messi finally lifted a trophy with his country. Because we are a soccer country. He missed. He scored against Australia in the round of 16, and against the Netherlands, he produced a genius assist for Nahuel Molina, converted his penalty, celebrated in front of Van Gaal, and gave the world the legendary "What are you looking at, fool?" moment. In the semifinal against Croatia, Messi scored, assisted Julian Alvarez, then came the final against France. Mbappe nearly stole the story with 2 goals in 2 minutes, but Messi did not collapse. He scored twice in the match, converted his penalty in the shootout, and Argentina won one of the greatest finals of all time after a 3-3 draw. As we mentioned at the beginning, Messi finished the World Cup with 7 goals and 3 assists, became the only player to score in the group stage. Round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and final, broke the record for most World Cup matches with 26, and surpassed Gabriel Batistuta as Argentina's top scorer in World Cup history with 13 goals. His World Cup numbers are monstrous. 13 goals, 8 assists, 21 direct goal contributions in 26 matches, 11 Player of the Match awards, 2 Golden Balls, and the trophy every soccer player dreams of. We are talking about a player whose talent remains completely intact. A player you simply cannot underestimate for even a single second. We are talking about the same soccer player who announced himself to the world in spectacular fashion during his first World Cup. In a stunning 16-minute appearance at Germany 2006, Messi scored 1 goal and created another, with a delighted Diego Maradona watching from the stands in Gelsenkirchen. Even then, the signs were already there. This was not a normal player. This is the player who carried Argentina on his shoulders when many doubted he could. When the pressure became unbearable, Messi always found a way to produce magic. In Brazil 2014, he scored the winning goal against Bosnia and Herzegovina after a beautiful combination on the edge of the box. Days later, he broke Iranian hearts with a stunning stoppage time winner from the right side of the area. Then he completed an incredible group stage by scoring twice against Nigeria, including a magnificent free kick. That is the version of Messi the world will face once again. The version capable of producing nights like the one against Brazil in East Rutherford, where he scored a hat trick of sensational goals. The first two were elite finishes, but the third was pure genius. Messi received the ball near midfield, accelerated into space, and unleashed an unstoppable shot into the top corner to win the match for Argentina. And when Argentina need him most, he always answers. Just look at Mexico and Qatar. Argentina knew they were facing elimination. The pressure was crushing, the nation was suffering, but their captain refused to abandon them. Messi grabbed the game by the heart and changed everything. Then came Australia in his 1,000th professional match. Argentina struggled to find a breakthrough against a disciplined Australian side that was growing in confidence with every minute, until Messi appeared. His playmaking was irresistible, his finishing inevitable. One moment was all it took, and from that point on, Messi became one with the team. He showed it again in the battle against the Netherlands at Lusail. His assist for Nahuel Molina remains one of the greatest passes ever seen at a World Cup, a pass that almost nobody else on earth would have even attempted, let alone completed. For years, some critics claimed Messi lacked Maradona's fire. They said he was too quiet, for not having had perhaps some need, some hunger, some unfinished debt. Messi has behaviors that are absolutely so austere and illogical that we, the journalists, turn Messi into a character he is not, and for which he is not prepared. Maradona was the father of his parents, the father of his brothers, the best friend of his friends, the protector of his protectors, while Messi was too reserved, too clean-cut to lead our journey. But against the Dutch, Messi revealed a fierce and combative side of his character. Argentina loved him even more for it. Then came Croatia. Josko Gvardiol arrived in Qatar as one of the brightest young defenders in world soccer. Months later, Manchester City would pay £77 million for him. And yet, even he had no answer for Messi. After opening the scoring from the penalty spot, Messi spent the night dismantling Croatia's defense. His unforgettable dribble past Gvardiol before assisting Julian Alvarez instantly became part of World Cup folklore. As Luka Modric would later admit, Messi had once again demonstrated his greatness on the biggest stage. And this version of Leo arrives in 2026, carrying the same energy that produced his legendary World Cup final against France. The dramatic brace in the 3-3 thriller helped him become the player with the most goal contributions in World Cup history, reaching 21 and surpassing Pelé. It also made him the only player in history to win the World Cup Golden Ball twice. His impact never stopped. Even in the Finalissima, Messi produced another masterpiece, turning inside the box with an Italian defender hanging from his shoulder before delivering the perfect assist for Lautaro Martinez. And now, for 2026, Messi is not returning simply as Argentina's spiritual leader. He is still leading the attack. Just look at what he did against Iceland. The pass he gave Lautaro Martinez was almost identical to the assist for Nahuel Molina in Qatar. One touch to eliminate a defender, one perfect through ball between multiple opponents. Lautaro was suddenly through on goal. More importantly, Messi remains Argentina's metronome. He still controls the rhythm of the match. His movement remains elite. His timing remains perfect. His understanding with Rodrigo de Paul, Thiago Almada, and the rest of the squad allows Argentina to play soccer at an extraordinary level. And this is exactly how the GOAT has been playing all season. If you have watched him in MLS, there should be no doubt. Against Orlando City, he dragged Inter Miami back into the match with a stunning long-range strike and a brilliant free kick. Against Toronto, he showed that, while the legs may not be what they once were, the brain remains several steps ahead of everyone else. His dribbling is still impossible to read, his vision is still unmatched, his finishing remains deadly. The tiki-taka style that made him famous is still alive whenever he plays alongside teammates who understand him. Because Messi's mind is always one or two moves ahead of the opposition. And perhaps the most terrifying part? Nobody understands him better than Argentina. Argentina must continue using him as a pure number 10 because his distribution remains the best in world soccer. We saw it again with his assist for Silvetti. We saw it again with his third goal that night. Near the penalty area, Messi remains inevitable. He always finds space. He always appears alone. He always makes the right decision. His goal against Portland proved it. His dribble through multiple defenders before finding Berterame with a perfect assist proved it again. That is why he is still the best player in the world. He always chooses the correct option. He always puts the team first. And the two assists he delivered before leaving MLS duty to join Argentina only reinforce that reality. This group will not disappoint Argentina. Listen closely, because this team is stronger than ever. Julian Alvarez is entering his prime. Enzo Fernandez can cover ground and provide the balance Messi needs. Valentin Barco is creating goals, scoring goals, and winning the ball back all over the field. Nico Paz looks ready to become Messi's perfect heir. Thiago Almada, Lautaro Martinez, Giuliano Simeone, and the rest of the squad continue to raise their level whenever they share the field with him. Because beyond the goals, beyond the assists, beyond the leadership moments we just revisited, Messi possesses something no statistic can fully explain. An aura, a presence, a force that makes everyone around him better. It doesn't matter whether he touches the ball or not. It feels like magic. And that is exactly why the 2026 World Cup has a serious problem called Lionel Messi.